hype, got no life, only ladders so I can hear them cry. Get boned, noobs to pwn, wrecking these nerds with my skills up sideways. Oh, I'm told, cold, keeping me busy, smashing face like always. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. I'm so high, max supply. He sucks so bad, I'm like, why try? Get out, don't pout, out of my game. This is a click, baby. No doubt, it's a rout. Beating you up while I drink my coffee. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. I kinda feel bad for this guy. It's gonna be hard to say bye, but back to the lobby with you. I've got 20 more games to do. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike. I kinda feel bad for this guy. It's gonna be hard to say bye, but back to the lobby with you. I've got 20 more games to do. Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Staying hype, getting sniped, and I'm like, easy fight, you're free, MMR. Do you want some more? Eat this power spike.
welcome everybody. Second stream of the day. It is Monday. It is 8 p.m. It's the Back to Warcraft FFA night. Hell yeah. 4 amazing players. No mass 12-player team shenanigans. No. 4 players. 1 of each race. The first FFA on the new patch to see if Orc is incredibly OP or just slightly OP or even more OP than it previously was. We got Sheik for the Undead. We got Lelu for the Night Elf. We got Lemes for the Pally Rifle race. Human, Pala Rifle. It's kind of different, right? We got 5 races now. And we got Ina for the Orcs. Chat says Chat. We had a little poll here in the chat if you prefer chat or no chat, and it's anonymous, unanimous, chat. So this should be fine. And we probably have some guests. I don't know if Godfather is coming today or not, but Ruler seems to be very active here, being the host of the entire thing. Hello, Lilo. Nice to see you. Seems like we are hosting on Battle.net here today for a reason. I said in the intro thingy that we got a twist to this. We'll see. Was there an outrage, everybody? Was every undead that is left in the FFA mad that the one good ultimate is left for the undead got nerfed? The Infernal? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hello.
Ah, Mr. Rulers! I thought you'd do the classic Godfather and only join us when the game is live. But even better, Happy Easter!
Yeah, Happy Easter, everyone.
You're in charge today. Like in the good old times.
Yes. But I'm not in charge with the lineup. That's still Godfather's job, so I don't want to humble or give the, how do you say it's in English, give the cherry to me. No.
I don't want to take the praise for that or something.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. But yeah, we know what you mean. It's once again Godfather's job and an amazing lineup. The FFA match.
Yeah, not only the lineup, but also I think the ultimate of the DK got changed to the desire of Godfather.
I didn't talk about this yet. I thought, should we keep it as a secret? Should we just see what's happening? I was leading in, though, as the poor FFA undeads, the 2 that are there, it was nowhere in the patch notes, but the one good ultimate, the Infernal, got nerfed to the ground by nerfing the Immolation. Was that now... I think Godfather
Wait,
has...
I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
What?
it's cut in half. So in the patch notes, there's a line. If you scroll down to creeps, they changed a bunch of creeps and their behavior, etc. And turns out they changed the creep Infernal. And if you change the creep Infernal, that also changes the Dreadlord Infernal. And that means the Immolation damage has been reduced from 10 to 5. So, half as good as before.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. I mean, in FFA, I think the Infernal mainly is a tool for base race anyway, to take out the buildings without taking any damage on your heroes. So this tool still exists. But yeah, Orc has so many tools in FFA now. It feels like it didn't change anything for 1v1, but for FFA it's so huge. So, and also for other team games, I guess. I mean, we saw Witch Doctors being used, right? I think Focus used them.
Yeah, he tried.
Not yet successful, I guess. It feels like in 1v1 it just doesn't matter too much. You always have enough APM left to right-click these traps.
You know that there was an issue in that game. I know what game you mean, the one on Tidehunters, I think it was. If you position the stasis traps right in front of your opponent and your army behind it, it's maybe not the best usage of the stasis trap.
Yeah, and I think the second one was on Northern Isles where the elf had an owl, so
Yep.
that also solved it. But yeah, in FFA it's gonna be crazy because yeah, people know how to place the wards because they just do it every game anyway. And yeah, now it's gonna be hard to find any room to right click it because yeah, you often like to kite against orc, and yeah, this is not really possible anymore because yeah, right clicking a ward will always cause the unit to just die because there is so much disable, like orb of lightning, ensnare, purge, and so on, hex. Yeah, it's just gonna be rough. So yeah, I'm very curious still to see.
What changed for the night elves in 1-on-1? Everybody is complaining about the wisp
The
lumber.
Chimera movement speed for sure.
True, that's the big one in FFA. I was thinking about the lumber harvesting rate. Are night elves still going for shredders, or do they not need that anymore?
No, I think they just got stronger on maps where there aren't shredders available, obviously, it's like Market Square. But yeah, here we have shredders, and shredders I think still outvalue wisps by a lot in terms of efficiency in comparison to their supply. So yeah, I guess we still see the shredders. And what else changed for elf? Huntresses I don't think will be a thing here at all. And
mostly,
it's surprisingly not a thing in 1v1 too much as well, except for Moon.
Yeah, we saw a couple of Hunter's Mirrors today, but also there people are figuring out timings. If you bring them too late, they're not that strong, and that's of course an issue in FFA where the early game timings are not that important. I mean, creeping and expanding, etc. for sure, but you don't have to be in the opponent's base at the 7-minute mark. There's
yeah, some pocket strats maybe, but yeah, in the long run it's not going to be a big deal. And personally I thought this would be way more of an impact in 1v1, especially orc versus elf. Like elf always used to play mass tier 1 units, like hunts archers against orc.
Yep.
And it felt like it's going to be super strong again now, but I didn't see it yet.
Everybody is like on the lower levels, people are warning about it, like it's super toxic on ladder already. On high level, it hasn't arrived yet. We'll see if they're just a little slower or if they're just not comfortable enough yet, but I worry about that a lot too.
Yeah, then another new thing is gonna be frost worms. So Sheik definitely gonna use them.
Yeah, more range for the worms. Very, very, very cool.
Yeah, surely helpful. And the splash against air units might be very nice against gyros, even though gyros are not too much of a thing in FFA, given the carrion swarm being super strong.
Yeah, I think like the damage is neglectable. So the AoE is so the outer radius has such a big damage reduction that it doesn't really matter too much, but the attack speed reduction might be helpful.
Yeah, interesting. I'm curious about that. And also the human slow orb might be interesting. I can't really tell how strong it is in FFA. I mean, Lemes is gonna have an orb anyway in the Mountain King, so I'm not sure if that's a replacement like Bash. Stunning units is a similar effect pretty much to the Orb of Slow. But yeah, it might be pretty nice in Hero Arena, I think. Like if you are even against Orc heroes, you're gonna Stormbolt the Shadow Hunter, and if you slow it then afterwards for a couple of seconds, this might be the deciding factor in the Hero Arena. So I'm curious about this. And also the Blade Master got a little bit nerfed with the mirror image.
From 3 to 5 seconds?
Yeah, it's still... I mean, I don't see why can't it just be similar to like Spirit Wolves, like or something like 15, 20 seconds? It's not like people are spamming mirror images in solo or anything. And for FFA, it would be a great help because then you have like 2 seconds to dispel and then another 5 to 10 to focus the Blade Master would be very helpful.
One day we get the big nerfs. What about Tauren? They are now magic resist. No, magic. What's the correct terminology.
Resistance skin.
They have resistance skin, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, nice against Transmute and Charm. But Transmute and Charm is still quite niche in FFA. Other than that, yes, sure, against like Entangle and stuff. But
Polymorph?
it's not the biggest deal to Entangle Torrent. So yeah, I think it's also not... It might still be minor, but maybe I forgot something. That could be huge.
We're getting ready for the game, by the way. Ina says go, Lelu says go. We're waiting for Lemes and Sheik. Greetings to Godfather in the chat. Wonderful, wonderful lineup. Hopefully we see the ultimate that you created. Yeah, waiting for 2 goes and then it's time. We are on Ferocity, known FFA map, and I can't remember the last time we had a 4-player FFA. It always feels like we're 8 players, 12 players, teams here and there, shrinking maps, all the craziness. This is gonna be very normal.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's also a nice refreshment to have a vanilla FFA every once in a while, because yeah, it's still the mode where FFA players can show their skill to the max when it's in terms of comebacks and smart decisions. So I still enjoy these type of games a lot. Yeah, and especially with great players like we have here.
Seems like we're ready to go. Rulers, Lemes is here, Ina is here, Sheik also, maybe confirmation from Lelu, and then we're good to go.
It's not scrolling for me. Sheik. Okay, yeah, let's go. Just right. We can start.
Okay, game is with chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Chat was voting if this is chat or no chat, and of course chat decided that it's chat. Hopefully Lelu was there, but should be. And now the big question, is the ping all right or not? And can we play this or not? But we don't have a player dropping. That's a good sign. And we got 2 close positions.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. So the 1v1s are gonna be, yeah, quite easy to figure out. And Sheik against Ina, and Lelu should be safe for now against Sheik. But this could also be that they are culting close positions first, and then they decide to piece, which means that then we go across the map. Then it would be Lemes versus Ina and Sheik versus Lelu, which is of course also a very nice pairing.
Yeah, we have seen that quite a bit in the past. But yeah, no big player introduction necessary here. Just a quick one. I adjust the sound a little bit. We got Sheik for the undead right next to Ina for the orcs. The players already making a pledge or a voting. Should we remove orc from FFA? Well, not today. Lemes again with the Pally rifle that of course has a lot of nerfs to it. And Lelu, the goat night elf. Yeah, about Pally rifle, we didn't talk about humans at all because there's not too many changes for FFA, I think. But Lemes brings the Pally rifle everywhere. Devotion aura is nerfed. Holy light is nerfed. Banish is nerfed. Everything's nerfed.
Yeah, and did the Siphon mana change get removed?
Parts of it.
Or reverted?
The area of effect when you walk out of it is now shorter.
The leash, so to speak, right?
Yes, exactly. The leash is shorter, but the Blood Mage, like the initial AoE is still the same, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that seems fine, I think. I mean, so far, I think the patch is quite nice, right? Like, there's nothing too controversial yet, or am I wrong?
Rulers, if I say now that the patch is alright, and in 2 days we see a super broken strat, we have a clip of this, and it gets spread on all the Discords and Reddits, and the Night of Discord is torching me again. I'm staying neutral for now.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, we will see in this game that some things might be pretty strong. So, yeah, let's agree to not call it balanced.
Okay. Yeah, this was... I think since PTR 1, the FFA community has been shouting from the rooftops that this is not gonna be good. for this game mode for sure, and for all teammates, team modes. I think FFA and 4 and 4 is oftentimes like kind of similar in their beliefs of balance.
Yeah, I guess so. And I guess the connection seems to be fine for Lelo, otherwise...
We have no complaints, which is kind of rare for Lelu games these days.
Alright, and Lelu with a super early expansion, like, I really love Lelu's creep routes, build orders. It's just amazing. It's super optimized. And he always comes out ahead in terms of gold.
Okay, so what is he doing different than the regular Night Elf?
Yeah, I think he just took a lot of time to prepare build orders for every map. And now that Keeper of the Grove first is meta anyway, it's way easier also for Elf to creep fast, because yeah, Tinker is nice but still slower than the Keeper. And yeah, there are these other strategies with like Pit Lord and stuff, which tend to be slower as well. So yeah, Keep of the Grove, very nice, and also has been buffed.
Yeah, gets 50 HP more on level 5, and the Treants are attacking a bit faster, so that's probably the bigger help in the creep routes for the Night Elves. The Blade Master with Mirror Image, you said it. Headhunters not touched at all, but Orc sees their improvements later on. For Undead, no Ritual Dagger, 2 charges anymore. I think that doesn't matter too much. For an early fight, maybe the Wand of Negation can help against Hex or something?
Interesting, yeah. I'm curious to see that.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, apart from that, we don't use Banshees in FFA really, so the anti-magic doesn't mean anything. Worms is really the big thing, and Gargoyle movement speed reduction?
Oh yeah, that's also a big nerf, I think. But I mean, other IR units also have their movements reduced, so... and also the Ancient Django is now a little bit better again. So yeah, overall, of course, every nerf to Undead in FFA is bad, because they are already the weakest race, I think everyone agrees.
And the hidden nerf of the Dreadlord Infernal, of course, that is unforgivable. The game basically unplayable. Seeing a Lich, Nova also less range. So you have to step
Oh yeah,
a bit
that's
forward.
also very huge, I think. Because Keeper of the Grove Entangle range on level 3 is still way too big. So yeah, even harder for Undead to kite. Because level 3 Thorns plus the Entangle, it's super hard for Undead to fight against Elf later on. And yeah, kiting is the way to go, and if the Nova, the main tool, has lower range, then it's gonna be even harder to kite. And yeah, also we mentioned the gargoyles are slower.
And hippos
But
are not
what's
slow.
slower is just attack. Look at this, already tier 3 finished for Sheik. The good old quest build, so funny. Lemes just got up his fast expansion, and that hero has been production.
Lemes still with the Pally Rifle, of course, that was to be expected. We got the DK opening, no Dreadlord opening. That's also more or less the norm these days. But the Dreadlord's still third, because he's the best. Ina with Blade Master TC second, Shadowhunter then later. Interesting switch. And Lelu jumps from base to base.
Yeah, very nice. Also has the Ancient of War already in position for the red spots, and the middle is also very juicy. A lot of XP from these trolls. And of course, if you go for neutral hero second, this line aligns very nicely with short distances to these juicy creep camps, and no one is yet even there contesting it. So usually the Orc is also very likely to go there. But yeah, Lelu, super nice creeping, super nice macro, everything lines up nicely for him so far. Good game for him.
He's good. I'm curious, we don't need the shop anymore to research backpack. Has that led to any plays where like units are grabbing up boots for the player or go to the marketplace for the player?
I think you have enough time to get a shop and then take the backpack. So yeah, in the early game could be nice. But then once we have the shops up, that shouldn't matter too much.
All right. Then Lelo is creeping pretty much the entire middle, as you said. We have a Hunter's Hall. We get upgrades, of course. Infinite lumber squared. He has so much more lumber than everybody else already. It's so funny. Lemes preparing Griffins in Workshop. Ina, Spirit Lodge Beastery. Nothing out of the ordinary thus far. Sheik struggling a bit with the creeps.
And this is a rush now from... Yep, this is... And yeah, Lemes super frustrated, of course, facing an orc in FFA. So... yeah, smart play by Ina though. Like, he knows that this is the weakest point in this game for him. So getting out a piece would be very nice for him. And yeah, Lemes has a tough decision. Yeah, going on Lelu could be nice because Lelu is super strong late game, but also getting out the orc for the same reason should be important.
Yeah,
So,
but
very nice move by Ina. Forced Lemes into piecing, announcing that he's not gonna fight him.
Peli Rifle versus Night Elf is not that strong. We don't have a Fire Lord or anything yet third, but Entangle stops the Siphon. In general, Night Elf units are just made better. And the Panda's level 3 already, so all the tools online, Lemes in a precarious situation.
Yeah, but that being said, Lemes has 2 expansions up already, whereas Ina only has 1 up. So yeah, the second one would be the red camp on the left hand side. So he should get that one ASAP, Ina, otherwise he'll fall too far behind in the gold count. As we can see, Sheik is now also already getting up with third expansion, and Lelo is gonna do the same here with the Tree of Life in position. So yeah, Ina needs to do something now in terms of gold income.
Okay, red spot doesn't have a gold mine here, and Lemes is up top, so has to go for the left hand side. Witch Doctor walking across the map already, as the map is quickly emptying. I mean, we have the outskirts available, but if someone... I mean, the first player wanted to fight already. Lemes has a plan B, of course, but...
Yeah, he's kind of forced to move though now, because he's on 58 supply.
Yep.
Whereas everyone else is on 50, and in FFA with a lot of gold mines, this is gonna be a huge factor. So yeah, either kill some of your army or attack someone.
And if he moves south, it's being scouted already. He's not pushing too much higher. I was waiting for some production.
Yeah, very nice. The top right creep camp going to Sheik. Like, he greedily went there first, so that all the camps on his side of the map are still available. So yeah, pretty much a 1v1 touch.
Next red spot for Lemes. Nobody else is breaking. Everybody is ready for 100 though, still teching up. Lilu got some Chimera Roosts, nicely ordered, nicely arranged, more wins.
Yeah, so Lilo is set up, and at this stage when Lilo is set up, then I never saw him losing an initial 1v1. Ever.
I mean, he defeated Happy easily with 90 APM, so no shame in that.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, 4 for 1. A little bit of awkward hero level distribution for Lilo. But doesn't matter too much, I think. He knows what he's doing. Sheik, of course, with his fast tech. Beautiful hero level distribution as Undead wants it. Infernal, one of the most important ultimates for Undead.
But it was nerfed. It's basically unusable.
Oh really? What happened?
And it's unbelievable, and they didn't even document it properly. The half the damage.
Okay, Lelo and Sheik.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. We get the first orb of fire, by the way, and that forces Lemes into fighting Ina.
Okay, Lelo doesn't have a Thorns aura yet though, so he has still treants from creeping, of course. But yeah, everyone is ready, so there's no surprise element. anymore for Lelo. And yeah. Wow, even getting a 4th expansion up, Sheik and Ina catching the short straw, I think, with only 1 expansion in the game.
Yeah, that's not great at all. There's no gold mine available. Maybe he can fight for it? Go back. Oh no. Stormbolt on the illusion. Whoops. Okay, we got the fight that Lemes didn't want.
Yeah, Lemes now on 80 and Ina is still buying time. He says go back, but using the time to pump now himself. So nice. We have our 1v1s arranged.
Then let's fight this. 4-3-2, kinda nice. Stomp comes in. TC always a good choice also against Pally Rifle, even if that's not like the classic Pally Rifle. Clap looks good. The Holy Light at the ready, even though it's nerfed a little bit. More Tauren are coming in. The Griffins are a big weapon now in the front line, and only 1 Walker to revive.
Yep. And also Sheik is TPing in here. Lelo reskilled to Thorns Aura now. Very nice.
Okay, we get the new Chimera. At the moment they're not moving, but maybe they don't have to because the enemy isn't moving either thanks to Entangle. Big damage. Drunken Haze onto the already slower Gargoyles. Sweet dodge on the Carrion Storm.
Notice Triumph.
GG, Lemes win. Okay, Lemes apparently survived.
And
And
the Lich.
easy. Dude, the damage of the Chimeras and how fast these Chimeras are now.
Yep. And yeah, Lelo is just doing Lelo things again. In the meantime, he took out top right with Treants. Very nice.
We fight again at the bottom with catapults against Griffins. Enough fire up pretty much everywhere. Enough forced into this fight with low mana. Mountain King in a bit of trouble. I don't see... Oh, there's the Orb of Slow applied. It is noticeable, even though Tauren are slow already. It always looks funny when they start attacking them.
Yeah, it's actually decent, I think.
Blood Mage getting purged. There's no Holy Light anymore. Invo Potion though. Can't use it with Hex. Needs some help.
Yeah, Lelo was weak also going into this next round. So yeah, she trusted Kite. Not really successful so far. And nah, easy successful. Definitely a tight fight.
More Blood Mage! Sick
Wow.
Banish and Stab. Lovely. This spell goes a bit haywire here. As the next gyros are falling and Ina pushes Lemes back. Might be able to conquer this gold mine here, even though there is a shop. On the other side,
Yeah.
looks like Sheik is getting a bit bullied.
Oh yeah, Lelo strikes again. Not losing 1v1s.
Yeah. Thank you, High Tech, for the sub, and thank you, Sunshine, for the sub. Infi, also, thank you. So, I wonder how well she can recover. He's trying to get the next expo up, but Lelo counters this already.
Yep, Lelo getting Ultra Vision now. Research time reduced, so he can get it now.
Yeah, 15 seconds in one-on-one, gigantic. And FFA, probably not a difference at all. Yeah, people are asking about the twist in this game. Godfather has designed a new Death Knight ultimate, and that was supposed to be on display here, but if Sheik is getting wrecked on level 4, we won't be able to see this, while Ina and Lemes are fighting again. Same as before, just bigger armies. Lemes at 94. The Griffins are growing stronger and stronger.
Lemes 94 supply, so he's trying hard to defend this. And yeah, 3 expansions, of course, nice for the income, but a lot of There's more supply in workers compared to Ina. That's still quite impressive by Ina here on 1 base against 3.
Yep, he's kind of broke though. Trying to save this with hero focus. TC at 50%. Blade Master also not looking too good. Shadow Hunter is the 1-2 TP. Almost
Wow,
killed the
nice
Blade Master.
TP.
2 exit kills still, but hero saved.
A town is under
So is
siege.
Lelo gonna accept to the piece or not? So Sheik offered him take everything you want, and now Sheik takes all gold mines.
Well, Lelu has what? 5? That's fine. Lelu is gonna be omega rich. And if Lelu allows this, then why not?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there are still creeps left on the map, given that Sheik really spared them, but is Sheik gonna go on Ina? Yeah, actually he is
Oh,
taking
wow.
out the shredders, so he wants to force the freeway and get some XP on the way. Hyena mentality.
Gargs, of course, fodder or wyvern fodder for the Gargs. Hero kill averted. Last second TP on the Shadow Hunter once again.
So Lemes still high upkeep. He needs to take care of this. And now does very nicely.
Our town is under siege.
TK level 5, growing closer to the level 6.
And Lelo now taking this juicy bottom right gold mine. As it's a starting location, it has more gold.
Shadow Hunter is dead. RIP. Even an overkill Carrion Swarm. Oh, Ina, it's not looking good now.
So no one in the mood to see late game orc, I guess.
Yeah, Lilu said already, I don't care. Destroy him. What do I... Why does it matter? Lemes
Yeah.
destroying the base. Ouch. Yeah, this of
Yeah,
course
Lilu's
is thing in
carrying-
FFA, right? Like you could get team base of your race.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a thing here, I think.
And that's how you balance the game, everybody.
But Ina not yet want to leave. Evacuating bottom right some peons.
Lilu's looking for new targets. Ina 23. Lilu's getting rich as well at 7k already.
Yeah, and having Sheik and Lelo in a 3-way, and also Lemes, not to be underestimated. Like, he has been winning sick lineups.
A player's
Like,
forces
super
are
smart player as well, Lemes.
He's a professor after all.
Simply. These casts are so nice.
Ina's being attacked again. And he will be supply blocked in a bit. Allows the Shadow Hunter to come back to then immediately farm him again. Smart.
Yeah, at this point I think Ina can just leave, like no one shows any interest in saving him. There would need to be some weird backstab or attack now from anyone that saves Ina, but I think everyone at this point agreed that it's best to have Ina out and then go with the freeway.
Yeah, everybody's just farming, especially Sheik is having a blast. 5.3 and 5.5.
under siege.
And the Shadow Hunter dead for Lemes. Ina is getting a bit angry. What did Ina do wrong? This is so mean. I mean, he picked Orc. Maybe it's revenge for all the pauses that he took.
Oh, wait for it. There is still plenty of time in this game.
Well, you got 6 supply and 40 gold. Good luck. Sheik is just helping, no backstab. And immediately making clear this is my base now. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be active.
Oh, okay, so Lelo is now ready to fight, and Sheik agrees. 555 for Sheik, very nice. So he got a lot of XP from Ina.
Yeah,
As
now
he lost his 1v1 against Lelo and still is ahead by 1.5 levels. Okay, TP in. Let's see how this is going.
well,
This
super
time way better
chaotic,
TP.
and I got no clue what's going on in a second. Trying to kite, not following yet. Bit messy.
Yeah, he wants to soak up the AoE on his chimeras and then move in with the hippos. That's
Oh,
what he's doing right now. And yeah,
oh man!
now
Oh my
already-
god! The movement speed. Oh yeah,
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable.
So much for kiting against this dude. What the hell? There's not even a movement speed aura, is there? No, there isn't. Oops.
Yeah, it's very hard to fight this. But yeah, Lelo also doing it very nicely. Moving back and forth with the hippos. Oh, and yeah, way more hippos coming in here now.
Trying to get the level 6.
Wow,
We're
that
getting
was a nice AoE here.
Yep.
Wow, Sheik is doing very nice here. In fact, wow. Okay, wow, this press. Oh
And
god.
we're in Hero Arena. DK level
Yeah, that's
6.
very nice. I think that's exactly what Lelo wants to achieve with this fight. Getting some XP, dropping back to 50. This is pretty much perfect.
Alright.
But also for Sheik it's very nice. So yeah, I think both got what they wanted, converted some of their gold into XP, and now are back to 50 and can mine so much gold.
Yeah,
And
because
Lelo is re-pumping. Yes, he's producing a bear, so it doesn't seem like he wants to drop. Not sure if that's the best decision, because Sheik definitely will stay at 50 now.
Nina has left the game, by the way, after a little bit of a rant about free teaming, yada yada, Pally rifle bad, yada yada. And now we got a
Yeah, so by the way,
three-way.
what do you think about the human orb? Like, there's also a lot of different opinions on it,
I
right?
still don't know yet. It feels like it's an orb of lightning, but worse.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably better than the previous orb of fire, but I don't know.
I mean, it's definitely a worse orb of lightning, but I think that's still okay because it's for human, and
A player's force
they
is
don't have
under
a lot of tools to lock down stuff.
Except slow, polymorph, clap, stun, banish, shackle.
Exactly. Same like colorful, right?
Kind of, yes.
But yeah, we are very close to the level 6 DK.
Alrighty. Do you remember what it is? Like, I kind of know, but not 100%.
Yeah, same for me. I looked at it once, but I not be able to tell you the exact numbers again.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, Lelo on 77, so Lelo 5 head, I guess. Like, he was expecting Sheik to stay on 50. But yeah, he's observing, I guess.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Wait.
now he's going to 94, Lelo.
Okay, he saw what he wanted to see.
I think he just wanted to make Sheik think that he's on 50, so Sheik doesn't feel
Oh.
the urge to pump, and now he will go on 95 supply on him, so she can't produce in time. But yeah, now he sees that Sheik is pumping already with the owl. So yeah, nice mind games here, I think, from both.
Mines are emptying. We got Sheik on 2. Lelu still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running gold mines. Someone has to stop the evil kid. 3 bases for Lemes. It's also not too bad. And it seems like nobody's really sure what's up on the map.
Yeah. And yeah, Lemes is now also scouting the main of Sheik.
Players' forces are
But
under
Sheik,
attack.
I think, doesn't know that Lelu is on 100 supply now.
Sheik not lying.
And is Lelu going
Town is under siege.
on Lemes now? Ooh, Lemes on 75.
Alright. Lelu saw nothing that is threatening on the undead side. This is of course no gold mine anymore. It has already expired. Lemes won't be supply blocked, I hope. So an early proxy. And in we go with
Alright.
crows versus griffins. Okay, we'll see how that works. One volley doesn't kill one blood mage. Oh no, the holy light too late.
Ooh.
And that's a bit of a problem without banish to take these hero arena fights.
I also no level 6 yet for the Paladin, but soon on the Keeper.
Town is under siege.
Flow effect kind of nicely visible, but yeah, without blood mage. It's really, really bad. We see a polymorph, lovely. So a flying sheep for a long time. Need more though to stay competitive.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the Griffins now. Like usually they are only good against Orc, but once you are facing air armies, they are kind of useless supply.
A town is under siege.
Now a lot of Dragonhawks and tanks are now finally arriving. That's definitely the better solution.
Maybe didn't expect to fight Lilo here this early. But yeah,
Yeah, but
Chimeras.
now 93 supply, that's better now for Lemes, but still missing the Blood Mage, and the tanks are still in the workshops.
Oh, the Dragonhawks
Yeah.
fly deep into the enemy army. Misclick territory. 2 down, almost 3. And we got Tranquility. Perfect.
Oh,
To
yeah.
heal everything back up
Definitely.
again.
Yeah, Tranquility also such a nice spell for the elves.
Low cooldown. Big healing. Big effect. Sheik wants to fight. Is back at 75. So not dropping too far. How much gold does he have? 5 minutes here. 7 minutes here.
A town is under
So
siege.
now curious what is Lilo gonna do? Sheik is arriving at Lemes' base,
A player's forces are under attack.
and that's not an interesting freeway situation. Like, what's Lilo gonna do? Is he just gonna fight everyone here?
I mean, everybody sees what kind of army he has. Blood Mage made its way back. So, yeah. Paulus on Sheik, he didn't bring his entire army, so with heroes he could support.
Yeah, definitely wants to balance the fight while still getting XP. And yeah, this is not something Lilo wants to engage into.
A town is under siege.
Okay. We are... It's a weird diplomacy when you make treaties when to fight each other instead of trying to broker peace. But hey, this is FA
Yeah.
for you. Open battle fight.
Yeah, like everyone is kind of aware of this situation, so there's no easy win for anyone to take. Ooh, but Lem is also on Lilo now, and we get our weekly 1 versus 2 on Lilo.
I mean, with this army, it is kind of understandable. Might lose a couple of bases. Sheik is letting go of him.
Yeah, and also keep in mind Lelu let go of Sheik earlier, so he also had the option to take out Sheik.
And is able to deal with it for now. The shackles are nice, but tranquility is
Yeah,
nicer.
army is not here yet. There we go.
Stormbolt only now, and yep, this air army for the Night Elves is so goddamn powerful. Mountain King in trouble. Dies again. The Holy Light's not on point today.
Yep. Roar plus level 3 True Shot is very strong.
I think it's the 0.5 second on the cooldown.
Sure, or the armor, right?
Exactly. All makes a difference. And don't get me started about the militia. Ay.
Mm-hmm.
A town is under attack.
And yeah, Sheik on Lelu here, so is Lelu gonna TP in here and... Ooh, we have DK ultimate ready.
Okay. Do we have an item for that? Yes, it's the Frostborn icon, everybody. I do think it gets more HP. Frost attack. Magic immunity, he wasn't sure.
Yep,
A town is
magic
under
immunity
siege.
as well.
Okay.
I
A player's
thought this is a
forces
very
are
important
under
point,
attack.
so I remember.
Yeah, especially versus Pala Rifle Hero Arena.
Mm-hmm. Also with Entangle.
Yep.
But yeah, Lelu is on Lemes again. And this time Sheik. Yeah, Sheik has a shade, of course. And Panda ultimate is also ready, very nice. And Blood Mage. And this Tranquility cooldown is also so low. And yeah, this is pretty much out healing the damage of all the tanks here. But it's kind of short, so...
Well.
what can Lemes do though? 75 versus 80 supply looks okay, but... I see a lot of elf.
Me too. A couple of Chimeras dying as well, and Paladin made it to 6, so he can revive a little bit. But yeah, there was a heal scroll too, and if I'm counting correctly, Tranquility should be ready in a bit.
No, he just used it, come on.
I mean, it's a short cooldown.
Are under attack.
So yeah, Sheik was there, so... I'm not sure if Lelu was aware of it, or if it's just too much tanks now. And yeah, he just want to recover, I think, lick his wounds and get another round of Tranquility. And yeah, a lot of Moonwells here in the back. So doesn't even need the Tranquility at night time. And Sheik, yeah, I mean, he got a lot of gold from the right-hand side of the map.
Yeah, he's struggling with lumber. Maybe you should possess some wisps. Probably the most efficient way
Player's
to get to
forces
lumber
are
now.
under attack.
So yeah, I mean, everything is mined out for everyone but Sheik, so not too many points of interest on the map, like taking out expansions of Lelu. And yeah, Lelu is of course smart. He knows that he can't just fight this forever and never go on Sheik.
So with only 2k left, Sheik will be the richest with like 17k. Lemes number 2, Lemes number 3, Lelu number 2. Pretty even, nothing that a quick teaming can't solve.
Alright, will we have an engagement here? I'm not sure if Lelu saw Sheik because of the Ultra Vision. But again, yeah, he has the owl and the owl sees the shade, so everyone knows what's going on. The gyros see the shade and the owl.
Okay, next fight. Gyro's not in yet, waiting for the Breath of Fire, I guess.
Okay, and Lelu still wants to convince Lemes to walk the other way towards Sheik. But doesn't look like it. And level 3 Mountain King at this stage of the game is of course a huge liability. And so are pretty much all the heroes of Lemes at this point. Like, you really would like to have an orange bird or more tanky Mountain King.
Well, he's well equipped with potions. That's of course the result if you lose your heroes twice. They don't level that much.
Yeah, and Sheik again did a great job this game. Like, he lost his initial 1v1, but still he's the richest and he has almost the best hero levels. So yeah, that's also showing some skill.
Sheik magic. Sheik magic. I don't think he's gonna be too angry when the gold mine falls. He got that lead already.
Yep, and Lelo again on 99 supply, so he's not playing games here. He is always going full. And Sheik, I think, should also be forced to pump up to 100 if he wants to take a fight.
Or the new Death Knight ultimate turns everything around. Oh, this is looking so great. This once again, the kiting game just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's also the Drunken Haze. Just a lot of slow. So hard to control this. And there's the Tranquility now passively used. Alright, more Chimeras came in here, I think. And Dreadlord needs level 6 also. But yeah, this is not fightable. And she, it's I think just too greedy here not to go to 100 here.
Holy, that damage! It's just way too crazy. Dreadlord dead. Here's the ultimate, everybody. Magic, immune, Frostmourne, hungers.
Yep, and also he has a 2% aura that's death and decay pretty much.
True.
So everyone who is in close proximity to him takes like 2% of damage, like death and decay.
Is it over already?
I think it's
Yep, that's over. I
think
mean,
it is over. Yep.
oh my god, that was crazy. The duration is like a couple of seconds. That is
Like 15 seconds.
yeah, at max. If you compare that to Avatar, for Cosmodan lasts longer.
Ooh, but now Lemes is here with a very nice army. Wow, tanks plus gyros fired. That's Starfall, the perfect time to hit level 6 for the Podem.
Has to invest the Stormbolt once again. But yeah, chat, let us know. How do you like the new DK ultimate? Panda is having a field day.
Resurrection on 1 sorceress.
Lilo back at 80 at least.
Damn, and still holds. So yeah, Lilo versus everyone and Lilo wins. Is pretty much the theme of this game so far. Or of this freeway rather.
But Lemes got some XP and that's what he needs most. Blood Mage super close to 5. Mountain King needs help.
Yeah, but that's why Lilo always finds the right time to fight and convert his gold into XP. Because now he has all the ultimates, and at this stage it's very hard for Lemes, even if he has a lot of gold, which he also doesn't have, to convert this gold into ultimates. So yeah, Sheik and Lelo definitely in a better position. Sheik mainly because he's not on the menu. He's not the biggest danger at this point.
He's mining at 50 now. That's 2k gold.
Yeah, that's something. But Lemes still relentless. Okay, this might be a better fight now.
Well,
ooh, but there's
probably
talents here now.
Panda ultimate, talents are coming in, yep, but tanks are pretty good against that. What can these gyros do? They reply into Starfall, that's not good. Oh my god, what a disaster! What a disaster!
So it was you who said Starfall is kinda weak?
What? No, I never said that. I uploaded a YouTube short when this was patched to display how strong it is.
Ah, nice. Yeah, it was even strong before the patch, so it's pretty crazy. And yeah, that's also the reason why we rarely see gyros anymore these these days. And also the movement speeds got nerfed, so even harder to move out of anything like this.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
Lelo just holds versus everyone.
Also pretty good.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely the best hero combination for Elf these days. It just can do everything.
Chat reaction to the DK ultimate. What? For what? Really bad? What? That wasn't impressive at all. Not worse than the original.
I mean, I think an undead player wanted to go for this, so I'm not sure they are quite easy to satisfy, I guess.
I mean, if this idea is coming from an undead player, I feel like it's smarter to present a weak version than a super overpowered version.
Forces are under attack.
Ah,
You know, makes sense?
yep. Oh, and Sheik sneakily staffed onto the shade. Like, Lelo stopped mining his main gold mine. Sheik stuffed onto the shade. And Karen swamped all the wisps, so level 6 Dreadlord now.
That is, of course, the nerfed Infernal available now.
Yeah.
It was nerfed. Have you heard about it? It was secretly nerfed. The Night Elf Cabal is responsible, I think.
But on the other hand, in this game, he has a buffed DK ultimate.
Yeah, that's, of course, a trade-off. Great. So again, Godfather's explaining what this ultimate is doing. Magic immune, gets a frost attack, 300 HP, and death and decay aura for 2 HP per second. On paper, this isn't weak.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was just a bad use case. I mean, it was like 70 versus 100 supply, and
Yep.
there was no hope in ever winning this fight, I guess.
A town
So
is
we
under
will see.
siege.
And if this goes through, it's like 30% of a unit's HP is gone, right? Pair that with Disease Cloud, and you got a lot of damage over time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, we got a little bit of a cleanup operation going on, I guess. Lemes only 6k gold left. These fights were really expensive.
Yeah, like he didn't get the high hero levels early, and yeah, from there it's so hard to fight favorably. Yeah, now we are talking. Like, now we have frost worms. Now we have the perfect army for Sheik here.
Two
And
control
I think this
groups.
is now the time where Sheik is gonna go and attack, because yeah, he's getting caught out here, and Lemes and Lelo are not really fighting anymore, so Sheik pretty much knows that he's gonna be the next to fight.
Lemes with a little tick invisible hero combo.
A town is under
Ready to smoke. Yeah. Very, very few proxy buildings. Kind of rare to see.
Yeah, I was exactly thinking the same. And there is nothing like a Zeppelin out yet.
We have one for
And we
Lemes.
see some preparation here also
Yep,
from
yep,
Lemes
yep.
already, so definitely shows some knowledge of the game mode.
Okay,
And yeah,
Sheik.
3 out now on Sheik.
Sheik on Lelu.
Okay, Lelu's on 80 by the way, and not too rich to produce a lot more. So he's taking a fight 80 versus 100, is he?
He's at... Oh yeah, 80 indeed. Okay, we go for the ult. But I don't know if that did anything.
Yeah, I think it would have been better to cancel ultimates. But yeah, now still Lelu is forced to act, and if he doesn't, he might just lose his main base, but there are a lot of moonwells, so might be able to win this 80 versus 100 still, or at least defend.
Okay, we'll see the
Okay,
panda
okay.
flap. Here we go. Drunken Haze,
Okay.
Breath of Fire, pretty sick. We get the Tranquility and no sleep. Still goes through, but TP out right before. Lelu lost quite
Yeah,
a bit.
nice.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, was interestingly timed TP. But definitely favorite Sheik now.
Lemes is still creeping at what? The 1 hour mark? 45 minutes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, desperately needs it for the Mountain King. Yeah, I mean, Lemes should be the one dominating the hero arena, but with these hero levels, not even this.
Haha, you think that, but we
I
have
win.
the new DK ultimate.
A town is under siege.
So yeah, Lelu reproducing to 80. Not really able to go to 100 anymore, I think. I mean, technically yes, but
Forces are under attack.
I don't think there's too much to gain from it because it's not gonna be possible to 1 versus 2 against them now anymore.
Yeah, it's looking rather rough in that regard. Heroes are the strongest for Lelu, of course. We got anti-magic everywhere. Invo potions on the Lemes side. Lots of scouting. Nobody really wants to make the next move.
Yeah, maybe Sheik now, he's the richest. And should know that Lelu is not gonna be able to keep up on army. Yeah, Lemes just... Ooh, DK ult now. Okay, now we have the 2 defense
Okay, I wonder...
damage.
Yep,
And-
here we go. That's kind of nice in the Garg Hippo fight. 2
Yeah,
HP per second. Yep, noticeable, but not as good. Oh, Lich is dead. That's not great. Starfall kills the Gargs. And
Wow, and
that
Lelu wins
ultimate was
again
not
here,
fight
80 versus
deciding.
100.
887.
Yep, Starfall a little bit better than 2%,
Yep.
Are under attack.
I guess. Godfather might be fist pumping right now. Damn, that was nice. DK ultimate did anything.
He already said he's gonna boost it up to 45 seconds. Buff it, buff it. Oh, poor Sheik. Yeah, there's nothing else you can really do as an undead, eh? This is the moment in the
Damn it,
game
yeah.
where I wish we had
Yep.
the shrinking map.
Yeah, it's a tough call now what to do. I mean, Lelu has been very active this entire game, so can't blame him for anything here. Yeah, Lemes.
Still creeping. Getting level 5.
Yeah, he gets nice. Yeah, 655 is okay. Still not really what you want. Because yeah, you need some kind of base race tool with the Phoenix. It's a great one. And also in Hero Arena, you need the tankiest MK you can get. There was a trauma-free training, I think, on the Mountain King.
He got bash.
Mm-hmm.
Good question, Sheik. Lemes can't engage in the fight. He's too weak. Lilo also has no need. And there's also no real #1 target who to team, because Sheik is strong, Lilo is strong.
Yeah. I think the way to go is from here mostly to take out all the proxy buildings to start with, no matter for whom, and then kill the main base of the strongest player, which is Lelo.
A town is
So
under
this is
forces are
mostly
under
the
attack.
best way to accelerate the game, because there's at the moment no easy way, I think, to win for anyone. Maybe Lelo could still pull it off, but he's not finding the window yet. Oh, the keeper is trailing behind, so no entangle.
Funny to me to see that a Pally rifle player is arguing with a 90 APM Night Elf who the better player is. 116 actually. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
positively surprised. DK ultimate, let's go!
Yeah.
It is helpful to prevent the entangling. Oh.
Yeah, just to say, getting rid of one entangle is pretty much as good as getting rid of the corpses against the paladin ultimates.
True. Alrighty, there is always action between Sheik and Lelu, but it's not that meaningful. Lemes also, only the heroes. Dreadlord. Oh no. Feeding Lelu even more.
So, can Lemes do anything in the meantime? Like,
A town is under siege.
He got level
with
5.
these heroes, I don't think he wants to do anything here. Don't want to anger Lelu.
Uh-oh. Ultimate. Can't be activated. TP out. Lelu is dominating every fight and now he sees Lemes' heroes as well, thanks to Owl.
Ooh, but the staff? Okay, it's getting dispelled. But now what? Sheik is gone.
Yep.
And suddenly you are 1v1.
Yep.
Mr. Lemes.
Not great. Professor Lemes is in trouble.
Oh, and the Starfall.
Nice.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide here, I think, anymore for Lemes.
Not even worth a Stormbolt, or was it on cooldown maybe? It's a long time and a lot of damage. Goes fully through. Blood Mage in trouble. You want your orange bird, but no orange bird here. He's just clicking on things with his chimeras and his heroes and everything is popping. Okay, I'm alone with Ruler's probably family duties. We got Pally ultimate to get at least some units back. That was painful. I don't think Lemes can properly recover from that. Super expensive. Sheik is chilling for a bit, but also rebuilding. Lelu is almost the richest. But yeah, Lemes is kind of right. Lelu wins every fight. The end gold wins. Huh. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We get a lot of Garks again. Goes to the chat. Balance whining. Keck. Elf Discord propaganda doesn't work. Oh, Sheik is so good. Lelu would get even worse. We would see a new level of Lelu whining. You suit very well. Oh my god. It's gonna add a new layer. That's for sure. Calm before the next storm. Does kind of feel like Sheik and Lemes have to team up at least a little bit to drain more gold out of Lelu. Otherwise, in 500 gold, he has the biggest base, the most useful base, the biggest gold, and the biggest hero. That's not a good combination for the other two. But Lemes is still working on heroes. And Sheik is making his way across. He worked quite a bit. He's not going for 100 supply. Maybe don't engage just yet. Oh, we do engage just yet. Into a big fight. Aiming for the Lich immediately. Damage is crazy. Starfall trying to disengage rather TP. No more coil, but also no reach. And that is another loss. This ultimate combo is so sick. At least the lads are having a good time, talking a bit. A more social aspect of Warcraft. You know, in one-on-one it's always so sweaty. You type good luck, have fun, and you type GG, and that's it. Well, there's a few people that type a lot more, but not the nice way. FFA, more interaction. Is the worm buff noticeable? I feel like worms survive better with the range change, but it's for sure not game breaking. But in these air fights, man, I say it all the time. In these air fights, I got no clue what's going on. Team him, go. Alrighty. Okay, welcome, welcome. We missed absolutely zero. There's nothing going on. we might have decided that Lemes and Sheik are teaming up now.
Yeah, that's the best decision, I think. Like Lelu, once he loses his main base, reaches his final form anyway, so get this done. Is the first step only.
Sheik is engaging, not with 100. 68 only. Lemes a little late to the party. Invis. And yeah, we retreat into the Moonworld. Smart.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one. 83 supply. Moonworld's kind of okay.
Death and
Ooh,
Decay.
Death and Decay though.
Death and Decay. Can the tanks maybe prep up the air a little bit? Leo does a good job in keeping all the units back, though.
Yeah, the typical play when you 2v1 someone, you don't want to lose anything, and so does the other player who teams, which can result in some bad engagements and bad decisions, greedy things, not taking too much of your army in order to not lose it. But yeah, they are also quite experienced in it and doing a good job so far. And now the tanks connect with the Moonworld, which is exactly where they want to be.
Not yet.
Again, Lemes doesn't want to take the damage. He wants Sheik to take the damage. But also Sheik doesn't want to, so yeah, it's always this weird back and forth. And yeah, Lelo.
He's just in a circle. Nova
Ooh,
Swarm,
that's a-
nicely done. Tranquility against it. Can he cancel it somehow?
In time, the Tranquility. Wow, Garx melting here.
Yep, nice
It is
stone
not
form,
interrupted.
but still burning quite a bit. Tanks are doing some damage to the infrastructure, but that's about it. Lilo hiding back though, needs some reinforcements maybe. The hippos disappear.
Yeah, taking out these 4 or 5 Moonwells definitely helps.
But it doesn't feel like Lelu lost like a crucial amount.
Yeah, Tranquility's on cooldown though, and Moonwells also not too many. And yeah, him chatting. Ooh, but he's intercepting the Garx here.
DK
Sneak move.
saved by ult.
There we go.
Do you feel the big changes to the worms? I'm having a tough time.
Yeah, not really.
Good. I thought I lost my game sense, but yeah, it feels like they're a bit safer. That's about it. Like the AoE change, zero impact.
Pretty much, yeah. I would also agree. So Lelo pushed back more and more into his base now. But this also leaves more room for missteps. The others. But yeah, now very cost-efficient armies for everyone here. Hard to kill destroyers, worms, and there's of course also the paladin ultimate. So yeah, now it's kind of tough for Lelo to kill anything once the Gargs are out of the fight. But yeah, heroes maybe are still the best thing to go for. And yeah, Lelo is right, he doesn't have any proxy. Not even a wisp, I think.
Oh, that's so funny. It's like an 8-year-old. Give me the controller or I'm going home.
And yeah, there we go, wisp production. And I think there is actually some wisps spread on the map, at least I see one here. Oh, and also top left. So yeah, he is definitely not unprepared.
Yeah, Gags are scanning already for some border Zeppelins hidden stuff.
And yeah, Sheik still hasn't sold any of his main base, which is also a lot of gold, but he's not in the need of gold yet. So Reda has more production, and he's going with some meat wagons now on top. And now coming in from north.
Yes,
with the
DK.
DK.
Yep, and Infernal. Nice. Progress.
He's going 100, that's correct. So yeah, Lemes might not go on leader at the moment. And Sheik is now on a timer here a little bit.
Seems like same goes for Lelu. But yeah, these chimeras
always does a nice
wreck.
job right clicking all the important buildings like cigarettes and main halls. Even the staff will here on the buildings to speed up the base race.
Of course, we do have a TP. It's only Moonwells left.
Yeah, so Leo wants to prevent Sheik from going 100 here in order to still have the strongest army here. And there's a scout by Lemes. No owl. Leo
Just
not
looking,
yet aware of it.
looking from the sidelines. Moving back now. Is there any way to fight this? Because he doesn't have that. I mean, he has a lot, but it's not here.
Yeah, I think it's actually fine also for Lemes to let Sheik's main base die. Like every progress that's not hurting him is good for Lemes. And yeah, so far he's only observing. There's no interference, so all good, all good. And Leo now backing off. And Sheik should be supply blocked. Nope, still out of 80. So yeah, only a couple of Moonwells left for Lelu, and yeah, the Infernal, the nerfed Infernal, is still doing decent damage.
I thought it's unplayable, but Sheik proves me wrong once again. Yeah, with another Death and Decay, with maybe tanks, this could be a bit dangerous.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 9, wow. Such dominance, and yeah, the Mountain King still only
Makes you sad.
XP from creeping mostly.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What does Lelu have on the map? Ah, he got a tree upper right now. Okay, so it begins.
Yep. But yeah, it's still gonna be his last army, so 68 supply is gonna be the most he'll have in this game. And once we're down to Hero Arena, it's not gonna be easy for him. So yeah, most important thing would be to get rid of the air units. And Sheik, I'm not sure if he should already hide the gargoyles. At the moment he's moving them back. And Sheik is now taking out proxy buildings of Lemes, as he is also well aware that, yeah, in the hero arena it's still gonna be rough here with his level 666.
Not ideal.
So yeah, killing buildings definitely makes sense here at this stage of the game. And still attacking now to tier 2 Sheik is, that's kind of a brave move, because if it gets scouted then they will actually immediately see that he has still gold to produce army.
How playable is this late game without mass teleport? I mean, Lemes is bringing himself in the same situation every game, but feels rather
Fine,
hard.
I think, because the heroes themselves do fine in hero versus hero fights, as you can see here. Wow.
Yeah, Lemes
Nice
wants to fight
idea
for
with
this.
the-
Ideally, get a bit of XP for the ults.
Yeah, and the Lich only has one period, so for an FFA heroes, not a lot of HP.
We see the Mountain King with the Orb of Fire. Doesn't do that much because he's not attacking that much. Rather running
Yep.
around trying to get the Storm Bolts in. Needs the Holy Light defensively or a staff. Oh, Lich can't chase now because of the Orb, except if the Dreadnought uses Sleep.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a TP forced here. Yeah. Uses the Invo Potion. Yeah, if the Divine Shield is now off cooldown, it's gonna be worth it. But it's always a gamble. Yep. Now he uses... he uses the Staff Divine Shield combination.
Which is a hack, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's quite weird that it works, but it is what it is. So yeah, here we saw a little bit the hero versus hero fights between Sheik and Lemes. So yeah, without Phoenix, without Avatar, it still favors Sheik, I think.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, I said it like 30 minutes ago. When you don't get level 6s early, it's very tough to get them in the late game.
Whoa, thank you very much for the gift sub. Much appreciated, brother.
Is under siege.
Ooh, I think this was an Inferno Snipe by the Blood Mage. And again, the Lich is the target, but still enough coils. And Sheik is making progress in reducing the building counts, and Lelo so far passive the first time in this game.
Moving out now. Lemes's main base is still there, but heard from the first Starfall. Might get a second. Death and Decay again.
Yep, so nice progress here by Sheik. And also he's getting Gargs now in the meantime in his main. So back to 81. It's gonna be a little bit of a surprise element, but of course, if you play against an owl, hard to make surprises.
Blood Mage in trouble. Sleep again. Inwall. Very nice control. Very tame. Very collected.
Yeah, like no one is really losing anything, but Lemes is losing a lot of
Towns
buildings,
players'
and that's
forces are under attack.
all that Sheik wants at this stage. Sheik now out of mana though, severely, and MS might be going for it. And now the question becomes whether Sheik wants to reveal any of his hidden army, or is forced to rather. He's moving bottom left corner now. This Gargs. So yeah, buildings versus buildings. Nice trade.
Doesn't give Lemes too much. I think Sheik also knows, like, yeah, why do anything about it? Lilo coming in, helping with the cleanup.
Yep, Lilo definitely also wants to get rid of some buildings. And yeah, the question is, should Sheik now start to sell his main base as he's seeing that both are on him? So rather get some gold out of it. And he already produced as much as he wants, pretty much. Yes, he could try to go to 100 at some point, but 2.4k gold for the base raise is also solid to have. And yeah, we know Sheik definitely an expert when it comes to the end game stages of a FFA game.
Him and Lilu by far the best, but let's not underestimate the mess. His guns might be the smallest at the moment, but never underestimate.
Yeah,
that, no?
definitely hardest position, objectively speaking. But yeah, I mean, both Sheik and Lilo are aware of each other being super strong in the end game, so maybe they will focus a bit more on themselves. So this opens up a window of opportunity for Lemes. And yeah, the Inferno's still going ham, taking out the entire left-hand side of Lemes's bases. And now Lilo moving with the Owl Scout. But it's moving the wrong direction now. So, oh, never mind. Lilo already
Yep.
spotted Gargs. but no call outs so far. So he is saving this information for when he needs it later, maybe. So if Lemes tries to go on Lelo, or like now, would also be an interesting point in time for Lelo to announce the hidden heir.
Oh,
There
damn,
we
you're
go.
reading this game so well.
I mean, I have the full vision at least. But yeah, Lelo has the owls on both armies. And Lelo the only one not hiding army. I mean, a little bit only. This is just a little bit of an insurance for later on, because the current army has been scouted anyway, so he's not gonna hide it. And yeah, he needs some support for his heroes as well. And this is now again where it gets complicated. Like now, bases have been decimated decently. But still, there's no real window for anyone to take the initiative and go for a 1 versus 2 attack.
Yeah, this might be a little bit of a stalemate right now. And Sheik needs a little bit of a break. All right.
Oh damn, this is what 2v2ing with Enoch does to you.
I mean, after 1.5 hours, I think it's legit.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so who is in the best position, objectively, in your opinion?
I mean, Lelu is gonna be tough to crack. Biggest army, still biggest bank, best heroes. He made a case that he can defend 2 versus 1 for a while, even though now it's a lot less Moonwells. He seems to be solidly prepared for the late game, even though I don't see any Wisps or Zeppelins. There were some buildings hidden already, I'm sure. Yeah, I say Lelu.
Yeah,
In a question like this, the answer is always Lelu.
Mostly, yeah. I mean, as a player, you always have to think now in this position who looks strongest in whose opinions. And if it's me, then I better be the first one to make a move and not wait for the others to do, because it's gonna be a coordinated attack then. So yeah, whoever thinks that he is the strongest should make an aggressive move here. And yeah, mostly it's taking out Night Owl spaces if you think that everyone is even. So this would also force Lelo to make a move. So yeah, I think the most logical way would be Lelo making a move. But I'm not sure what's it gonna be yet. It could be an attack onto Lemes' hidden army, which would be kind of tilting for Lemes though. So I'm not sure if you want to do this.
You should make fan of coils for the next one.
What should I do?
No, it was Sheik was saying Godfather should make a fan of coils as the next ultimate.
Ah.
I don't know if that's too interesting. It's a bit like Nova, but could also be healing. The game would probably break.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
In
want,
the end, I
if
think
you
we
can
will
get
agree
into a
that-
good position with the DK for a fan of knives kind of situation.
Yeah. Okay, so Lelo sees Lemes moving out, so would also be a possibility to make a move now. Like, does Lemes have a TP staff? Okay, he has a TP staff on a paladin. Because otherwise, this left-hand side army is super vulnerable.
How many
An attack
workers?
of Lelo.
Got 2 workers, 4 and 5. Lemes had a worker hidden, but that was killed.
So as a player, you are at this stage of the game not doing nothing. But yeah, as we can see, Sheik is getting rid of wisps. So this is all little resources that has to be respent. And also gives you more intel of what's going on the map. So yeah, scouting is the most important thing. And then think about, based on your scouting, what is the best move. And Leo seems to be deciding to, yeah, as Sheik is now taking out the tree top right.
Going on the
yeah,
base.
that's definitely triggering now a move.
Let's go.
Nice.
Acolytes are moving out already via the left-hand side.
Yep, and there are 2 statues in the main base, and Lero is aware of it.
Ooh, that's huge late game value. Gotta move. Yeah, but the owl is like, I see what you do. Doesn't matter where you move.
It's a little bit late to the... Yeah, I think he missed the statue snipe here now.
Oh, we're fighting this.
And Nick also aware of the situation. Everyone uses their scouting tools very nicely.
Tranquility negates all the damage done, but cooldown should be off soon. Oh, Lemes is here. Maybe difference maker. Nobody's bringing their hidden armies, really? Yeah, to kill that panda is so optimistic. Aiming for the lich. All fine, but all that nuke takes an offensive coil away. Every unit matters now.
Exactly, yeah. You can't get anything back at this point, and Lelo's... Ooh, just losing the hippogriff here. But only 1, that's fine. But yeah, 68 supply. That's all that's he's gonna get. And is this an attack onto Lemes now?
Oh, this fast would almost surprise me. Lemes is ready with the farm on the left-hand side. There's a worker on the left-hand side.
Yeah, this definitely looks like an attack here.
A player's force is under attack.
Okay, Starfall should be ready, right? Yep. Finish what we start.
Yeah, the heroes. So now again, Lelo needs to think quickly. Can he take this fight?
Oh, Blood Mage.
Seems like a 240 crit on the panda.
Ooh, kills the Blood Mage. That's not great. No more nuke potential, really. There's a Stormbolt, more Holy Lights, of course, but he missed a couple of those. Not this one.
Oh, so Lelo definitely could take this fight. Lemes, though, on the other hand.
No
Tough
reinforcements. Tier 3 done. No more potions. No more TPs.
Oh, the Alpha is getting sniped immediately. Nice targeting here. And... Sheik is aware of what's happening.
A player's forces are under attack.
You cry that your action, I make action, and you stab me. Level
Ooh,
7.
and Sheik is sniping another bear, so yeah. Also progress for Sheik, and that's actually huge, right? Like this is... The raw gone, 25% damage. And never getting it back.
Nice snipe, indeed.
So yeah, the problem for Lelo is that he is aware of the hidden armies. So a little bit of an annoying situation now for him too. And Sheik. Yeah, getting bit by bit done.
Slow and steady. Yeah, 2 fairies won't prevent
Yeah, but
the
nice
three.
stuff.
You surely pulled
Bottom
it
right.
Yeah.
Lemes is rebuilding the altar, but yeah, the last tree of Lelo is now under heavy fire. Is he gonna be able to save it?
Keep going for it.
And if not, how many wisps does he have left?
Infernal does the job.
Ooh,
Should be
wisp.
able to. Couple of losses right there. 3 gone. Infernal still up. Wisp, I think 3, 4, 2. Ooh. One just
Yep,
morphed
two
into
is
it.
not a lot. Where are they?
I got no clue. I just hit the overlay and that showed me. We got a tree here and he got lots of gold. He can rebuild them.
Yeah, also not supplies blocked yet, so all good so far still. But 57 supply, Sheik is on 83, keep in mind. Lelo is not going to be able to reproduce anything. And Sheik still not selling his main base, so he wants to hold on to it for now. And yeah, he's producing another worm. This is also nice for the hero arena. And yeah, he has 83 supply. At this stage of the game, this is really huge. And Lemes, in the meantime, trying to get back to normal supply numbers.
Also still on 2k.
Yes. He can't get back his blood mage yet.
Is he building an altar somewhere? I don't. Oh yeah, he has on bottom right, but supply blocked.
Oh no, he's in the overlay. Is already remaking the blood mage. I don't see the altar though.
Oh. It's also not. Oh, it is progressing. Huh?
Yeah.
Are we missing it, or is this thing bugged?
I have no idea. Yeah, actually weird.
I'm checking all the buildings, but nope.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, here we're blind.
Wow, really, we both missed it.
Right next to the hero.
Players' forces are under attack.
Ooh, the gargoyle is getting spotted. 3 gargoyles.
Still too fast. Can't reach.
Yeah, but are fairy dragons now equal speed? Looks almost like it. Or are fairy dragons faster?
I can look it up. I mean, the undead army values are always a bit screwed because unholy aura comes into play usually.
Mm-hmm.
Gargoyle has
A player's
350.
forces are under attack.
Fairy dragon also 350. So with aura they're faster, without.
Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. So now Infernal is dealing more damage to the Moonwells. And also Lemes is arriving. So yeah, these Moonwells are gonna be gone. I don't think there is any saving ability anymore. Oh, okay, they are not committing with the heroes.
Everybody is waiting for the crazy late game stage that's necessarily going to happen. Until then, it's oftentimes rather slow. But Lelu here can deal with that. At what cost is the question.
A player's forces are under attack.
The Garg still hidden left hand side, no intention to use them. Lemes with the 4 tanks, waiting for the move. Sheik, you don't want to fight this next to the Moonwells, I think.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Pretty unfortunate for Lemes. He was making 3 gyros right when Sheik got there.
And now it looks like he has more production to do. Very unfortunate. That's such a short window as well. Gyros produce so fast.
A town is under siege.
Okay, so yeah, Lelo also scouts what's happening, of course. So what's his move gonna be now? Ooh, Sheik is now finding everything that's hidden, so Zeppelin falls. But how much more can he take out? Okay, 1 source. And immediately teams out even.
A couple of units here can still be revived, so it's not the end of the world. Infernal is doing damage. And the manipulation going on. You build gyros, you build worms, you buy items, you're the strongest, you're so rich.
A town is under siege.
Okay, Gyro's now on Sheik. And Infernal on Lemes. So at the moment, Lelo the only one not fighting. So wisely thinking through his next move. Yeah, the gyros are slower now, right? Look at this.
Yep, that's
Hard
right.
to escape from the aura.
Still doable though. I think they'll do fine. They'll do fine. Lilu constantly pointing towards these Gargs. I like it.
Yeah, of course, he's definitely scared of Sheik. Like, Sheik very often acts weak, and
gyros,
then
Gargs!
suddenly... Oh, wow.
That was good damage.
Slow
That's a
Gargoyles,
lot more
both
damage.
gyros.
That's even more damage. Oh, you gotta commit now. You might lose it
Wow.
all. Who micros better
Wow.
now? Stutter stepping, stutter flying is good, but of course gyro bombs are here. Ooh, the Gargs are gone. That's huge.
That's huge. Nice. That's a lot of Sheik's win condition are gone. Even though he still has a decent main army. But yeah, of course, that's the risk of hidden armies once you are supply blocked.
Sleep, Infernal.
Ooh, but now heroes.
Nope. Waiting for it. Pearl Nova here, but there must be a Holy Light. Here we go. And plenty of that, but ooh, 5.5 second cooldown.
Yeah, that's definitely triggering Sheik now. Losing all his air and a lot of his win condition. Tanks are now rolling in. I'm not sure if that's what he wants to do here.
Careful, sleep. Not enough units for surround. Sleep again.
Yeah. This time no Divine Shield staff. Ooh, and yeah, TP forced. And Sheik only 400 gold suddenly. Oh, okay.
Mhm. Okay, things are heating up. Lilo didn't do anything to Sheik's base in the meantime.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Lelo at the moment enjoying the progress that the others do for him. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just
this is of course also dangerous. Could turn around any time.
You can slow Infernal. Yes, with the Orb of Slow, you can slow an Infernal. True.
Yeah, that's actually quite nice.
A town is under siege.
Are they focusing too much on each other and too little on Lilo?
No, I think there is still enough room to balance at this point, so everything is nice progress for now. Doesn't matter too much. I mean, of course, everything matters if you take a look at the gold, because Lelo got away now 3k gold ahead when he was actually behind before. So yeah, Lelo definitely maneuvered this stage the best. So he is now in the best position for the end game here.
Always flirting with an attack or one or two Chimera shots towards Sheik's base. Everybody gathering information again. Oh, Wisp Snipe? Oh, he has
Okay, yeah,
like
so Sheik killed Wisps of Lelo, and Lelo, of course, now also forced to move.
going for Death and Decay. Off we go.
Player's forces are under attack.
Base trade.
Alright, nice. That's of course sad for Sheik. He couldn't sell these buildings.
He had
But
enough
okay, needs to
time.
get all the maneuvers.
He would have been called out for it probably.
So Lelo wants to place.
What? 4 buildings left. I don't know if he has any proxy buildings, to be honest.
Yeah, Sheik very greedy really at the moment. I don't see any teal buildings.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, now Lemes again forced to move, I think. And Lemes, yeah, he's supply stuck. Ooh, that's bad. But he has still some workers left. Okay.
Everybody still has
And
workers.
yeah, Karl now scouts all the hidden army of Lemes, so no secret anymore here.
It never really was. It was called out in chat. It was scouted many times.
Yeah, true.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, having an orb of slow on the blood mage, I think, would have been nice now at this stage. But yeah, close to level 6 after killing this infernal on the blood mage.
And then with Phoenix, you can whittle down buildings a lot faster than now. And of course, a huge scouting information. Elu still has this hidden army in the north.
A town is under siege.
But yeah, joint forces. Trying to kill the base. There's another town hall. Trying to get workers out. They should be out, actually.
Yeah, stressful situation for Lemes now. Thinking fast what to do here. Defend. Escape.
A player's forces are under
Oh, and yeah, Sheik here from the bottom killing all the workers here. And yeah, he needs to be careful to not lose more farms.
town is under siege.
Sheik now is revealed.
Oh, use the Infernal before the Carrion. Not ideal. A cooldown for a while.
Okay, invises all of the peasants, that's nice. No shade here. But yeah, of course. Now no more resurrection. Tanks around almost on the ridge, but
Oh,
sleep.
the gyro's gone. Panda hit him so hard.
Oh, good that you caught it. I missed it.
And that is the last bit of anti-air, except the heroes, except Stormbolt and Blood Mage
Yeah,
attack.
and suddenly the mess here with the lowest supply, lowest gold, lowest heroes. And I think lowest amount of buildings almost.
Yep, that's not looking great. Mr. Shieldpad, thank you for your service.
And worst thing, not even level 6 blood mage yet.
Yep. Still after this fight. Oh man, oh man.
No base race possibilities without a Phoenix.
And Ledo built some buildings, like a moonwell up top, to be even safer.
A town is under siege.
Lemes not gonna be revealed though. Still got that town hall.
Players' forces are under attack.
Oh, this Infernal would be huge to get. He's trying to block even with the peasant.
But the Blood Mage isn't here. Oh, he is here.
Oh, is it enough? I don't think that 3 heroes is gonna be enough, but still would help. He's microing out.
Bash
He's alive.
and slow. Yeah, there's no
Oh,
microing
good
away.
enough.
Oh no!
Gave up on his rounds too early. Wow, no bash, no slow. Still not.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's still got a lot of time though.
Oh, now miss movement. Yeah, now.
Still got it. Needs one more of
Seven and
these.
Paladin, not really important.
Tanks by Lemes getting into position for the undead base.
So yeah, Lilu scouting now and sees the meat wagon. Gonna take it out. So Sheik 51 supply. What's left of Sheik? Okay, it's 2 worms to destroy. Very nice. Important to have a statue in the main. 2 even. But yeah, of course, Lilu fully aware. And I don't think that Sheik has a shade left, and this means very limited scouting for him. And when in doubt, it's always good to weaken Lilu.
The town is under siege. A player's
Yeah, Lemes allows it. Could throw a Stormbolt, but nope. We got treants here. We got tanks in position.
Alright, and Lilu is here. So Lilu lost main base, Sheik is losing main base.
Lemes main base, of course, long gone. What we built is on Lelu's side. Still, Sheik, this is so greedy, man. His upper right hand side is revealed and bottom left hand side is pretty close to Lemes. Okay, had to build now. Oh, cancelled. He cancelled.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe an accident? I don't know.
What?
Are we missing something? We are.
Whoa! Ooh, but the owl is right here.
Whoa,
The
perfect
owl's-
timing.
Okay, top right is another, but there's a wisp.
Yep, yeah, exactly. That's what I said. DK ult trying to save him. Also, town portal out here. Now things are heating up.
Oh, yeah.
Lemes knows about bottom left. Oh, the town portal is going up. That's the acolyte. Rip.
forces are
And now Lemes is left hand side. This Sheik out.
No, it's not killing him.
I think.
Is there anything left?
I don't think so. Oh shit!
Whoa. He stops. He stops.
Oh!
Wow, he really stopped. He really stopped last hit.
Was that the right call?
Yeah, Lelo is aware of it. So does Sheik not have anything left? No
Sheik-
acolyte.
Players' forces are
Nope. No acolyte.
Ooh. And Lilo is aware of bottom left, and Lemes is aware of bottom left.
Yep, that's bad. That's real bad.
Alright, alright. Lilo has 2 trees still, that's huge.
And he's building all over the map. Moonwells, trees.
I mean, Sheik's building finished, but what can he do?
Nothing.
He's
Forces are under
ice stuck. He needs to kill everything.
Yeah. And Lilu's on the way. Straight
So he
down
rather wants
bottom
try
left.
to finish Lilo over killing his own stuff. And yeah, Lilo. That's gonna bid for Sheik.
Bit too greedy, maybe. Bit too obvious, maybe as well.
No, Lilo is not revealed, so
player's forces are under attack.
okay, he's now TPing, but that's too late.
I think so too. Sleep, nuke, anti-magic. Oh, Panda Breath of Fire is gonna seal the deal. Bottom. And we're out. Sheik has been eliminated.
Wow, yeah. Nice scout by Lilo. Bottom left, top right, both scouted.
Oh, Lemes also losing a worker. Big. Lilu losing the tree.
Forces are under attack.
That's 1 out of 2 trees. Altar falls. Yo, the hidden army is coming. The walls are closing in on Lemes.
Yeah, Phoenix is there. Mountain King Avatar is there. So many good news for Lemes, but Sheik is out. That's the big bad news.
Yep. And chimeras are so good at killing these buildings. Ooh, man. Phoenix also gonna be disappearing soon. We got one building right hand side. Very close to a moonwell. And Lemes cannot build too many halls anymore.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Yep, that's right. And Lilo is super well spread now, but the Phoenix taking out the Wisp here. Okay, 4 more Wisps though still.
Yeah.
And Lilo is not even the pipe stuck.
He needs to get the keeper back at some point, but it's not the most important hero there is. As long as you have the panda for damage and the bottom for scouting, I think we're fine.
Yep, that's once again genius of Lelu. Scouted the entire map before going for Sheik's main base, so that immediately after he could take out all that there's left.
He must be so good at memory. That's ridiculous.
Nice. Oh, and he finds another farm, so only 2 buildings left for Lemes now after this. And Lelu still on 5. And a lot of workers. And of course the superior heroes, the superior scouting, and the superior army. So Professor Lemes, can you pull this off still?
Yeah, he needs a strike of genius. Like under any normal circumstances, this is a Lelu win.
Yep.
Oh, the
Ooh,
tanks
and
are
now
getting caught
green
as
tank.
well. Oh, shoot.
Okay, at least Lemes knows where Lelu is now. Is there gonna be a fight?
Without keeper, no entangle is a bit problematic. But of course, you got split. Drunken
Ah.
Haze.
Room Bracer's also still very nice.
Owl sees the town hall left hand side.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Lilo getting back more and more buildings. Also, the altar is already there.
No keeper production yet.
Yep, still a little stressful, I guess. But yeah, everything is scouted.
Seems like it's just a matter of time. Yep, Keeper's coming back as we speak. Tough to see a way out with so many buildings so
A
spread
player's
with no
forces
mass
are under
tally.
attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, he banished on the hippos, quite sick.
Yeah. Yeah, direct engagement at the moment is in favor of Lemes, but as soon as the keeper is back, not even this anymore. And yeah, Lelu is already moving straight towards the horse. Death. Quite tanky.
We don't have a panda ultimate. Cyclone. Okay, with that he has nothing to fear really, and he doesn't have the damage either. Nice. Done.
Yeah, very nice.
And Chimeras on the left hand side.
Wow, yes. Such well played.
Even, I don't know, sends the Dryads in case of a slow. He's thinking about a lot of things right now.
Yep, getting back to keeper, spreading out buildings, having enough wisps, scouting. Yeah, and that's mostly bad news when you see 3 heroes and everything hugging
Yep.
the last building.
Yep, that's not great. Here's, yeah, one more farm. Where was it? Bottom.
Yeah, and now Lido knows as well that this is the last, and keeper is back. He can fully commit to this.
Okay.
Mountain King a little out of position.
Lelu has to screw this up massively for him, for Lemes to have a chance. Town Hall gone. Tranquility. Get Polymorph to celebrate a little bit. But I think there can only be one winner, even though there's a couple of losses here.
Oh, yes, still one more building, I think.
Yes, as I just said, 6 o'clock is a farm.
But yeah,
But-
Lilo, nice TP location, of course. But does he know about the farm yet? Doesn't look like it. Nope.
It's right next to his moonwell. Close. So close.
Yeah, but there is. Oh yeah, I think now he sees it.
Does he? I don't know.
Should, I think. It was close.
Oh, yeah, he sends the 2 chimeras that are polymorph. That's why it's so slow.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, 3 owls on Lemes.
Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Great, great, great scouting. And good... Yeah, come on. Even now? Even now what? Like that. Huh?
I think he's referring to not taking a straight up fight, but rather going for building.
The town is under siege.
Panda ultimate. Portem has arrived. And that is
Not
it.
Game.
Lelu, GG. Another
Yep,
victory
so-
to his chest. Outperforming Sheik, outperforming Lemes. Deserved victory, I'd say.
Yeah, just the best. I mean, he did everything the best this game, I think.
Yeah.
The best fighting, the best maniping, I guess, the best decision making in the end, scouting the last buildings of Sheik.
Yeah,
'Cause,
also the
I mean,
beginning.
you can always take out the main base, but if then the player has enough time to spread on the map like Lelo does, then it doesn't matter at all if you kill the main base or not. But if you kill the main base and already know where the remaining workers are, that's when you are doing a good job and then being able to take him out afterwards.
Also, the start was pretty crazy, like so rich, good fights, everything done
Yeah.
well. Lelu is again king of the hill.
Yeah, he killed Sheik twice this game,
Yeah.
even.
Yep. True.
First in
True.
the fighting game, then in the thinking game. So yeah, Lelo had a nice showing of his skill again, finally, after so many unfortunate games where he got just 1 versus 2 out. Oftentimes with the participation of Sheik, so must feel even better now
Yep.
to win in this fashion. So yeah, GG's, well played.
Rulers, thank you for spending your Easter Monday with me, at least the evening hours. I hope we see each other next week again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be the kid of Lelu because he is super imba in hiding like these Easter eggs, right?
Big true, big true. Nice.
Gotta be impossible to find. Yeah. All right. So yeah, have a nice evening, everyone, and thank you for watching. Thanks, Neo, for having me again. See you.
And of course, shout out to Godfather for putting this together, including the new DK Ultimate, which will come back even stronger in the next edition of this FFA night. Tomorrow, we got the insane DWCC playoffs. 4 times best of 5, I've been informed today. And the matches are ridiculous. It's Fortitude versus Lawlight, it's Happy versus Focus, it's Starbuck versus Sock, and Kaho versus 120. So maybe call in sick tomorrow and just watch the games. We'll be live from 12:30 on. See you then. Take care.
messing around. Calling all you freaks and nerds. You're just missing what you want. My brother's going down the drain. My sister's living the dream.